Start. Paragraph 9 of the judgment has been read out and is being quoted herein below. On the aforesaid facts and the contentions urged, the following questions arise for consideration. Where the High Court in a contempt proceedings renders a decision on the merits of a dispute between the parties, either by an interlocutory order or final judgment, whether it is appealable under section 19 of the Contempt of Courts Act 1971. If not, what is the remedy of the person aggrieved? Where such a decision on merits is rendered by an interlocutory order of a learned single judge, whether an intra-court appeal is available under clause 15 of the letters patent. In a contempt proceeding initiated by a delinquent employee against the inquiry officer, as also the chairman and secretary in charge of the employer bank, complaining of disobedience of an order directing completion of the inquiry in a time-bound schedule, whether the court can direct that the employer shall reinstate the employee forthwith, that the employee shall not be prevented from discharging his duties in any manner, that the employee shall be paid all arrears of salary, that the inquiry official shall cease to be the inquiry officer, and the employer shall appoint a fresh inquiry officer, and that the suspension shall be deemed to have been revoked. It has been argued by Mr. Ratnesh Chandra that in Roop Singh Supra, the division bench was considered whether a special appeal would be maintainable, where the contempt judge did not decide the rights of the parties and only directed listing of the case by making certain observations with regard to charges having been framed and directing the counsel for the respondents therein to take further instructions. The court observed that under section 19 of the Contempt of Courts Act and also under chapter 8 rule 5 of the rules of the court, no direction on the merits of the case having been given, no appeal would lie, and the appeal was held to be not maintainable and dismissed. In response to the arguments raised by the learned counsel for the respondent number 1, Mr. O.P. Srivastav, learned senior counsel, in rejoinder has submitted that on earlier 2 occasions when the contempt petition was listed before the contempt judge and objection was raised that the order of the writ court has not been complied, the counsel for the respondents had been given time to seek instructions, that is on 25/4/2018 and again by the order dated 13/7/2019. The learned counsel for the appellants has referred to the objection raised and filed before the contempt judge regarding the allegations that the writ court's order had not been complied with, to say that the compensation should have been given in accordance with the Act of 2013 on the market value of the land determined in 2014 and 2015, and as if the land had been acquired in 1986, as this court, sitting in the writ jurisdiction, had held that the earlier acquisition proceedings had lapsed over.